99% don't realize they have one of these 5 rare vibrations. There is something within you that you have never fully understood. A force, a resonance, a vibration so rare that most people go their entire lives without realizing they possess it. It influences the way people perceive you, the way energy flows around you, and even the events that unfold in your life. But because it operates beneath the surface of your awareness, you may never have questioned it. You may have attributed your experiences to fate, luck, or coincidence. But what if I told you that there are just 5 rare vibrational frequencies that only a small percentage of people carry, and having even one of them changes everything? Wouldn't you want to know if you're one of them? You think about the moments in your life when you felt different. When you walked into a room and people either gravitated toward you or felt uneasy in your presence without knowing why. When you sense that certain patterns keep repeating in your life, like an invisible force shaping your reality. That's not random. That's vibration. And the rarest vibrations carry the most profound effects.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Most people live unaware of their energetic field. They move through life responding to external circumstances, never realizing that their inner frequency is dictating their entire experience. But if you have one of these 5 rare vibrations, the universe interacts with you differently. It's as if the very fabric of reality bends slightly in your presence, altering outcomes in ways that defy logic. Some people will feel inexplicably drawn to you, while others might feel uncomfortable, even threatened, without knowing why. This is because vibration isn't just a concept, it's a fundamental law of existence. Science has already proven that everything at its core is energy. Every thought, every emotion, every intention you hold emits a frequency that ripples through the universe. And while most people operate within the common range of vibrations, a select few resonate at frequencies so rare that they stand out, even if they don't realize it. But here's the problem. If you don't understand your vibration, you might be misusing it. You might feel like an outsider, misunderstood, or even cursed, when in reality, you are carrying something extraordinary. You might have been told you're too sensitive, too intense, or too different. But what if that very thing that makes you different is your power? And what if, by recognizing it, you could harness it to transform your life in ways you never thought possible? Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that you seem to attract certain types of people or situations over and over again? Maybe you always find yourself in leadership roles without trying. Maybe strangers open up to you as if they've known you forever. Maybe you've experienced synchronicities so specific that you've questioned whether the universe is speaking directly to you. These aren't accidents. These are the signs of a rare vibration at work. But before we dive into the 5 rare vibrations, I need you to understand something. Awareness is the first step to mastery. If you keep moving through life unconsciously, reacting instead of creating, you will never fully activate your vibration's potential. You will continue attracting experiences without understanding why. But once you become aware, you shift from being a passive participant in your reality to an active creator. And here's where things get even more interesting. Your vibration doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone around you. It influences the way people treat you, the opportunities that come your way, and even the level of resistance or ease you encounter in life. If you have one of these 5 rare vibrations, you are not just living your personal story, you are shaping the collective energy field around you. Now, before we continue, I have a question that might change the way you see yourself forever. What if everything you've struggled with, every challenge, every moment of doubt, every feeling of being different was actually proof that you are carrying something rare and powerful? What if your greatest pain was actually the key to unlocking your highest vibration? The hidden power of your frequency, why the universe responds differently to you. Most people assume life is random. They believe that events happen by chance, that people come and go without deeper meaning, and that their struggles are just part of the human experience. But those who carry a rare vibration quickly realize that this is not the case. Life doesn't happen to them, it happens through them. The world reacts to their energy in ways that are undeniable, and once they become aware of it, everything changes. If you have ever felt like you were born into a reality that doesn't quite fit, like you see and experience things that others don't seem to notice, you are not imagining it. There are forces at play within you that most people will never understand. Your vibration is like a signal being broadcast into the universe, attracting experiences, people, and even challenges that align with your unique energetic frequency. This is why certain things in your life seem to repeat, why certain people are drawn to you while others instinctively pull away. It's not random, it's resonance. Think about the moments when someone has told you, "I feel like I've known you forever," or when you've walked into a room and immediately sensed the energy without anyone saying a word. These moments are not coincidences. They are glimpses into the way your vibration interacts with the world. People who carry rare vibrations often find that they don't fit neatly into societal molds. They may struggle with traditional paths, feel disconnected from superficial interactions, or experience an inner knowing that there is something more to life than what meets the eye. But here's the challenge: the world is not designed for those who vibrate at rare frequencies. Society conditions people to conform, to stay within predictable energetic patterns, to follow the rhythms of the collective. Those who carry rare vibrations often feel misunderstood, as if they are speaking a language that most people cannot hear. This can lead to feelings of isolation, frustration, and even self-doubt. Many people with rare vibrations spend years trying to suppress their energy, trying to fit in, only to find themselves feeling more lost than ever. What they don't realize is that their vibration is not something to hide, it's something to harness. The reason life feels different for them is because they are meant to move differently through the world. The challenges they face are not punishments, they are invitations to step into their power. When they stop resisting their natural frequency and start embracing it, reality begins to shift in extraordinary ways. Imagine what would happen if you fully accepted your vibration instead of questioning it. What if, instead of seeing yourself as too sensitive or too intense, you recognize that your energy is a gift? What if, instead of feeling frustrated by the way people react to you, you understood that their response is simply a reflection of your power? When you carry a rare vibration, you are a mirror to the world. People will either be drawn to you because they recognize something within themselves, or they will resist you because your energy challenges their own limitations. Either way, their reaction is never truly about you, it's about them. This is why self-awareness is everything. Without it, you might mistake your experiences for burdens instead of opportunities. You might see rejection as proof that something is wrong with you, when in reality, it is just the universe refining the people and situations that align with your energy. You might see your struggles as obstacles when they are actually the very experiences that will unlock your highest potential. But here's the most important truth: your vibration is not fixed. It is constantly evolving based on your thoughts, emotions, and choices. The more you align with your true self, the more powerful your vibration becomes. And the more powerful your vibration, the more effortlessly life flows. This is why some people seem to attract success, love, and synchronicities effortlessly, while others struggle against life at every turn. It's not luck, it's alignment. Now, let me ask you something. What if everything you've been searching for is already within you, waiting to be unlocked? What if the answers you've been seeking are not outside of you, but encoded in your very vibration? And what if, by simply tuning into your energy, you could shift your entire reality? Unlocking the secrets of rare vibrations, how to harness your true power. The moment you become aware of your vibration, you stop being a passive participant in your life. You begin to see the patterns that have always been there, the invisible threads that connect your energy to your experiences. And once you see them, you cannot unsee them. You start to realize that your emotions, your thoughts, your very presence influence the world around you in ways you never imagined. This is where everything changes. Most people move through life reacting, never realizing that they are constantly emitting a frequency that shapes their experiences. But those who carry rare vibrations, those who have always felt different, those who have always sensed something deeper, have a unique ability to shift reality itself. The challenge is that this power is often misused or misunderstood. Without awareness, it can manifest as chaos, attracting intense situations, difficult relationships, and unexplained resistance. But when fully harnessed, it becomes the key to unlocking a life of flow, purpose, and deep connection. You may have noticed that certain people seem to light up in your presence, as if your energy awakens something dormant within them. Others may withdraw, feeling uneasy without knowing why. This is because rare vibrations act like energetic amplifiers. They do not just exist in isolation, they interact with the frequencies around them, intensifying whatever is already present. If someone is aligned with their truth, your energy will feel like a catalyst, accelerating their growth. If someone is suppressing their true nature, your presence may feel disruptive, even threatening. This is not your burden to carry. It is simply the nature of rare vibrations. But here's where things get even deeper. Your vibration is not just about how others respond to you, it is about how you shape your own reality. Every thought you hold, every belief you reinforce, every emotion you cultivate strengthens your frequency. And because rare vibrations have more energetic influence, they manifest more powerfully. This is why your inner world is everything. If you are living in alignment with your true self, your vibration attracts clarity, synchronicity, and effortless flow. If you are living in resistance, doubting yourself, suppressing your gifts, trying to conform to a world that does not match your frequency, your energy creates friction, leading to struggle and confusion. This is why people with rare vibrations often experience extreme highs and lows. When they are in alignment, life moves with breathtaking ease. Opportunities arise seemingly out of nowhere, the right people appear at the right time, and everything feels destined. But when they are out of alignment, everything feels heavy, as if they are walking against the current of their own existence. The universe does not allow them to stay stagnant. Their energy is too powerful to remain unnoticed. So how do you harness this energy? How do you step fully into your power without being overwhelmed by it? The answer is deceptively simple: awareness and intention. The more you become aware of your own vibration, the more control you gain over it. You begin to notice how your thoughts shift your energy, how your emotions alter your frequency, how your presence influences the spaces you enter. And once you see this, you can no longer operate unconsciously. You must become intentional with your energy. Imagine if you started each day by tuning into your vibration, by asking yourself, what energy am I carrying right now? What frequency am I emitting into the world? This single act of awareness would change everything. Instead of moving through life on autopilot, reacting to circumstances, you would begin to shape your reality from within. You would understand that every interaction, every opportunity, every challenge is simply a reflection of your energy. But let me ask you something even deeper. If you knew without a doubt that your vibration was the key to everything you desire, peace, purpose, connection, abundance, how would you live differently? What would you let go of? What would you embrace? And most importantly, are you ready to step into the rare power that has always been within you? The awakening, becoming the master of your rare vibration. Once you become aware of your vibration, you can no longer live as you once did. Nothing feels the same. because you are no longer simply reacting to life, you are creating it. You start to notice how everything is interconnected, how your energy ripples outward, shaping the world around you. This is the awakening, the moment you realize that you are not just a passive observer in your life, but an active force in the universe. And the more you embrace this truth, the more powerful your vibration becomes. But here's where many people struggle. Stepping into this awareness requires a level of responsibility that most are not prepared for. When you understand that your thoughts, emotions, and energy are constantly influencing your reality, you can no longer blame the outside world for your experiences. You can no longer see yourself as a victim of circumstance. Instead, you must acknowledge that everything, every synchronicity, every challenge, every relationship is responding to you. This realization is both liberating and overwhelming. It means that you hold the key to everything, but it also means that you can no longer hide from yourself. People with rare vibrations often spend years, even decades, feeling misunderstood, searching for a sense of belonging. They may have been told they are too much, that they feel things too deeply, that they see the world differently. And for a long time, they may have tried to suppress this, to dim their light, to fit into a world that was never designed for them. But the truth is, they were never meant to fit in. They were meant to stand out, to shift the energy of the spaces they enter, to awaken others simply by being themselves. This is why self-acceptance is the most powerful thing you can cultivate. The moment you stop resisting your true nature, your vibration stabilizes. You no longer fluctuate between extremes because you are no longer fighting against yourself. You begin to move through life with a sense of ease, attracting people and experiences that align with your energy rather than those that challenge it. You stop trying to prove yourself to those who will never understand you, and instead, you focus on deepening your connection with those who resonate with your frequency. But here's the thing about rare vibrations: they are not just about personal transformation. They are about collective evolution. When you embrace your energy, you give others permission to do the same. Your presence becomes a catalyst for change. You start to notice that people open up around you, that they feel seen in ways they never have before. You become the kind of person who shifts the energy of a room just by walking into it. Not because you are trying to, but because your frequency is undeniable. And this is where mastery begins. When you stop fearing your power and start using it intentionally, you step into a state of flow unlike anything you have ever experienced. You begin to trust yourself fully, knowing that your energy will always guide you toward what is meant for you. You stop forcing things, stop chasing things, because you realize that what is truly aligned with you will always find you. Life stops feeling like a battle and starts feeling like a dance. But I want you to ask yourself something right now. What would your life look like if you fully stepped into your vibration? If you stopped doubting yourself, stopped trying to conform, stopped resisting the energy that has always been within you? How would you move differently? How would you think differently? And most importantly, are you ready to live in full alignment with the power you have always carried? Because here's the truth: the rarest vibrations are not meant to be hidden. They are meant to change the world. And if you have one of them, it is time to embrace it, to own it, to become the person you were always meant to be. The universe is already responding to your energy. The only question is, are you ready to step into it fully?